talking about how to make your house smell good.
Please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we put up new videos. Hello, I am Tara, the author of the Dining on a Dime cookbook, where you can eat better, spend less. We have a new hardcover with full color pictures and over 1,200 recipes and tips to help you save money on your grocery bill. Check it out at livingonadime.com.
Guys, I am here with your mom.
It's been a long weekend.
Okay. I'm here with my mom. Chill. And one question that a lot of people ask is, how do you make your house smell good? I never thought that would be something people would be searching, but they are. And for good reason. We've been looking at houses to move, and I understand why people are searching that. So,
well, let me start out by saying, when a baby's born, the sense of smell is the first thing that's activated, and most people are very sensitive to all types of smells. So it's important for your family, if your family comes home from work or school, to have the house smell good, like your baked cookies or something cooking on the stove. That makes a difference in your emotions, the smell of your house. You wouldn't think it would be that big of a deal, but it really does. And women, you know good women, well, it's important to women. How many of you buy candles and spray stuff? It's just it's a big business. Smelly stuff is a big business, really.
But you can't just cover it up.
Yeah. And it costs money to do a lot of that stuff. And I buy candles. That doesn't mean I don't buy them. But Tara gives them to me for gifts, you know, and I use spray stuff. But the thing is, you can have a fresh, cleaning, smelling house if you can't buy any of that stuff. You know, first of all, one good thing is to open up the windows in the seasons that you can and let as much fresh air in. People keep everything closed up because of central air and that type of thing nowadays. Open those windows up and let some fresh air in.
Even in Colorado, now this is Colorado, so we have perfect weather in Colorado. We really do. People think it snows all the time. It doesn't. But we will get 50 or 60 degree days in January, and February, winter, December. We'll open up and let everything air out.
Just let it air out and, you know, keep it fresh. Some things that you can do is like, well, first of all, we'll deal with pets. You have got to clean that cat box. You have got to clean that cat box every single day. Okay, this is going to sound kind of vulgar or gross or something, but we got to hit the nitty-gritty here, to be honest, because people aren't wanting to hear the reality. Yeah. But you wouldn't let your kids, you wouldn't put a pile of sand in the corner of your house and let your kids go to the bathroom and just leave it there, would you? But we do with our animals. That's even lower, you know. So you got to get it cleaned up. I try to clean up my cat box as soon as they went, because I wouldn't let my own stuff sit all day smelling up the house. Why do you let your animals do that? I mean, it's horrible. And everybody says, well, my house doesn't really smell. Yes, it does. You just can't tell. Another thing that I think is, and people might holler at me about this because I know it's a convenient thing, is those puppy pads. You know, that you train your puppies on and you do that. Take the puppies outside. It's going to be work. What you're trying to do is get rid of the responsibility and the work that comes with a pet. If you're going to have a pet, you're going to have to do some work having it. And to have, once again, would you let your toddler stand and wet on a pad in the living room and just leave it there, or to poop on a pad and just let them leave it there all day long while you're gone to work? Think about this stuff. I mean, really, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Another thing is carpet. You buy the most expensive carpet because it's a lifetime warranty. First of all, you probably won't be staying in that house forever. That carpet gets all kinds of nasty smells. Even if you carpet clean, it will not ever be the same, you know, once you do that. What happens, people don't realize, when a cat or a dog or a toddler, or you spill milk or different things on the carpet, it seeps through to the subfloor, and it goes down.
That is not sealed.
That is not sealed. It's absorbed into there, and no amount of cleaning is going to get all of that out, that smell, and mildew will start, all kinds of really awful things. So I recommend buying the nicest, most inexpensive carpet you can get. That way, every 5 to 10 years, if you need to replace it, you don't need to feel so bad about doing it, because the carpet smells horrible.
Yeah. And just so you know, we'll get this question all the time. Well, how do you get animal urine out of carpet? So what we do, we pour vinegar on it, and then we'll fold up a towel and put that on top and put something heavy on top of the towel and let it soak all night long. That usually takes care of the urine smell and the urine and gets it out of the carpet. You have to use something to kill the urine smell, the enzymes or whatever's in the urine. You have to use something to kill that. Vinegar works really well. We always have really good luck with vinegar, but you can also get enzymes and pour that on there to do it. Then you are going to need to carpet clean professionally your carpet every 6 months or so if you have pets that are doing this all the time, because you're just not going to get it that clean. Now, the next thing is, if you have pets that are doing this, get rid of the carpet and just get linoleum or really good wood sealed floor. I wouldn't even get wood floors. I would just get linoleum, because even wood floors, when they get scratched, then it starts seeping into the scratches. I don't know.
And bathe your pets.
Yeah.
I know somebody that I can't hardly breathe when I go into their house because they hadn't given their pet a bath for 3 years. Yeah. It goes out in the country and rolls in cow stuff and things like that. And yet it's an indoor dog, you know. Yeah. And so bathe the pets. And
wash the bedding for your pets often. Yeah, that's going to create more laundry, but that's the choice you make when you have a pet.
Yeah.
And that's why we love our Buster, but when Buster's gone, we're going to be done with pets, because they are a lot of work and they are one of the biggest smells in the house. Now, laundry. Let's hit laundry smells.
Okay. Now, this might be, you might have to take and do some creative thinking on this. But one of the things I was thinking the other day, we have walk-in closets now, huge walk-in closets. And a lot of people have open clothes hampers. And they throw in their stinky socks, their stinky underwear, their sweaty shirts, and all that type of stuff into this open laundry basket right there sitting under their freshly cleaned clothes.
Yeah.
And that smell, if it's smelling when you're wearing it on your body, you know it's going to be smelling in your closet. So, you know, either get a hamper with a lid, or I think Tara takes anything that's really smelly and puts it in the laundry room, you know, and that's where it should go, that type of thing. So
all of our smelly stuff goes straight to the laundry room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing too that this kind of goes along with laundry is I take and hang I love Downy. I know a lot of people have ins and outs on that, but I've always used it and I love it. And when I do my laundry, I hang it on a rack down in my basement area, and my whole basement just smells so fresh and so clean from that laundry just hanging on the rack. I didn't have to buy any special Downy, you know, stuff or anything like that. It just smells really good. So little things like that helps it to smell.
Trash.
Oh, empty your
trash
out.
Take it out. And every room, if you have a teen boy, they need to be emptying their trash more than once every 6 months.
Yeah. Well, see, like my trash in the office, I only put papers in it. So that you don't have to. But if you put anything that's like food related or smelly or something, why do you think they have trash lids on the trash cans? Because trash smells terrible. You take your big trash can, you go near it, it stinks after a couple of days, especially in the summer. That same stink is going on in your kitchen if you're not taking care of the trash and taking it out.
Dirty diapers always went in a Walmart sack or grocery sack and tied it up, and then we put it in the trash. I know all you environmentalists are going to hate me, but I'm sorry. I don't want to smell no stinky diapers.
Yeah.
And when I had cloth diapers, they always went in a pail that had water and borax or baking soda. And I would go 5 days to 7 days between washing cloth diapers, and they never smelled because I used the borax and the baking soda in there. Now, surfaces can get smelly, like in your kitchen and that kind of thing. So if you get like onion smell or anything like that on your kitchen counters, just wipe it down with vinegar. Vinegar does not disinfect. Stop believing that lie. Vinegar does not disinfect, period. Don't argue with me. It does not disinfect. But It does remove odors.
Odors, yeah.
Yes. And so wipe off those counters with some vinegar and let it dry, and that'll absorb those odors. Clean your refrigerator.
One thing too about counters, if you have granite or marble,
well, yeah,
you gotta. That's up to you to figure out the special needs for your kitchen.
But yeah, so use whatever cleaner you need for those special ones. I keep forgetting everybody has granite now. But clean your refrigerator. Get that smelly stuff out of the refrigerator. It's been a couple of weeks because we had a lot going on, and my refrigerator was like, ooh, this is not good. Get that smelly stuff out of the refrigerator. And if the whole refrigerator clean is overwhelming to you, just clean off one shelf a day. Just go and wipe one shelf down and just keep rotating through until your whole refrigerator is clean. But I've never had to use baking soda or anything in my refrigerator because I just keep it clean.
And one thing people never think about too is you need to deep clean your kitchen about twice a year. Because that grease from the kitchen, from cooking in there and that type of thing gets in your curtains. It gets a layer. Have you ever had that gummy, dirty stuff like on the cabinets, at the top of your cabinets? It's almost like glue kind of type. Yeah. That stuff absorbs every odor that you cook in the kitchen, every little bit of trash. Every time you open the trash can, that smell goes into those places. Those grimy places need to be clean. Now, you don't have to do them every week. And if you keep on top of stuff a lot, if I happen to see a spot on the cabinet that looks dirty, I'll just take my rag and just wipe it off real quick, as I say.
And do those dishes. When you cook, immediately after you're done cooking, wash the dishes and get them cleaned up. Those smells keep wafting through the house from dirty dishes. So get those dishes cleaned up.
You have sour milk in the cereal bowls from that morning in the summertime. It can reek. It really can get that.
So then once you get the smells out of your house, just opening the windows should make your house smell fresh and clean. But if you want, you can boil a few cinnamon sticks with some cloves, or you can, or orange peels, cinnamon sticks, cloves, orange peels is a really good potpourri to boil. You can just light a candle, something like that. But guys, smell really does matter in a house.
Yeah. One thing we forgot too is sheets. Make sure you change your sheets on a regular basis.
At least every 2 to 3 weeks, if you don't do it every week. But
try to do it once a week if you can. Yeah. But no longer than a couple of weeks. So.
But I wouldn't go longer than that.
But Tara's right. Just open up and do that type of thing.
Yep, and just get your house cleaned up, and then the smell will probably go away. All right, guys, please visit us at livingonadime.com, and we will see you guys next time.